Welcome back to the Hellcase Cup number 8. Our open qualifiers continues with the round of 256. Yes, you heard that right. I'm the Eternal J. I'm joined by Dwegs, ready to get into our second game of the day. Navi Junior taking on OmskLions here. Probably an expected victory for the Navi side, I think, is what you were saying before we got into the matchup here, Dweg.
Yeah, look, I mean, for Navi Junior, a team that we've seen online being very successful, and going into this, we should see, again, a pretty successful result from them. Already starting things off with 5-0, Jay.
Yeah, OmskLions, however, are going to be able to chime in with that AWP picks. DeaDMouE there with the frag for the OmskLions squad. Now towards that mid face, they will gain the mid control and establish themselves behind the stack up top mid. It's contact being established by the T-sign passive. They'll go. It's actually a kill allowed from the small gap and a smoke in the mid position for the AWP. The Deagle of kapacho gets intel next. So 2-for-1 trade all in all. The CT's maintaining their control here, Dweg.
And bringing that advantage back in their favour. 4v3 in favour of the Navi Junior lineup. Stimix looking for some sort of opening out through A main, but it's actually the AWP through mid from DeaDMouE that's able to bring us back into a 3 versus 3.
And that Orb doing tons of work right now for the T side, but the kapacho ready to receive, but unfortunately taking fire from the AKs coming in. It's wide travel, getting him down, but still kills coming in from the short control established by the Navi Junior side. OmskLions should be able to get a bomb plant out of this. Seeing Topa move in to try and deny it some sort of presence here. The plant down open for ramp, not deniable from Topa's position, and DeaDMouE will strike with a third kill on the AWP. All left a bit. The M4 rotating from CT spawn, coming in from this quick vision on the site. Might spot one player over at Tetris. Knows that there's one over on the Palace position as well. Did he see the man? I think he might have just done. He's got a challenge with this M4 though. The flash and the smoke won't be able to flush his man out of position. Takes a spray in, but it's quick responses from the AWP. DeaDMouE with 4 frags will get the first on the board for OmskLions.
And it comes down to the AWP presence from OmskLions that really start to get things going, being able to pick up their first round. 4 massive kills coming out for DeaDMouE. But for Navi Junior, the buy is coming straight back into this. It's not a complete full buy coming in, but it is a forced buy nevertheless. 4 M4s being upgraded, and a knife kill to the T side. Well, not a knife kill, but a little bit of damage at least with a bit of a stab.
It's not quite, you know, a right click or anything like that. So they can be happy with that much. I think happy is a very, you know, non-descriptive term, because I don't think anyone would be happy with, you know, receiving a knife kill against their line. But see the aggression coming in from the CT forces will be the worst concern, I think, for the Lions. So the mid control has been established. They've considered it pretty heavily from Navi Junior, but pressing in from this ramp position might give them an opportunity or two.
They're going to see the bomb, Jay.
Yeah. They'll all be left to DeaDMouE here. He did great stuff with the AWP early on in the last round. Let's see if he can do anything from here. kapacho might even just hold the angle and wait, set up the crossfire alongside Aunkere here. Control being set up and slowly but surely making their way into the mid position and into the sniper nest in particular for the T side. The first kill comes in from Topa on defensive. Wise travel will go down.
I don't think they realise they don't have bomb control, because we're seeing so much presence coming around from the connector and jungle, and it's a 1-for-1 trade coming out for the T side, but they still need to recover this bomb, and the footsteps are being held. kapacho going to go for the swing, bit of a long spray, and Aunkere is going to be able to chime in to help him out. 4 versus 2, and that leaving that bomb around the top mid area was a massive mistake from the T side, and for Navi Junior, the information could not have been better.
2 players to the advantage of the Navi Junior side. The Lions will do their best to fight their way out this position, but gaining all that connector control without any major sort of, you know, bomb site or bomb play. No one having that one on their back, and of course allowing the CTs to press forward. Leaving it all to Intel to save his gun at this stage. Bomb plant. Oh, won't be able to come through, and he'll get an extra kill for his own right, but saving the weapon is the most important thing for him. And it'll be 6-1 on the board for Navi Junior, losing that presence, losing that that win streak, but gaining it right back and actually doing more damage to the economy overall. Again, with no money going the way of Intel, the force buy back on a knockback of the loss bonus. Execution will come in early from the Lions side, though. Looks like I'm going to set up the early smokes towards connector jungle, CT stairs, regular stairs as well. So the counter smokes in from the CT forces are going to try and keep them held at bay for the moment.
And that smoke from Aunkere, what that does is it stops the molly going out to the bench position, which stops, I suppose, the CTs from pushing through the smokes. Kapacho is very close and personal with this Nova around the Palace position. The information seen, but the Nova actually gets taken down. But Aunkere is here at the site around the default position. The AWP finding a tag, actually finds a kill. So a lot of damage has been done by the T side, but they've won out a lot of gunfights today.
A 4-on-2 situation. Plant is secure. Back over towards default. Bit and Topa up for the retake. Bit will get 1 kill. And now Topa moving in from CT spawn at the stairs area. Check out the backside here. The flash has come over. He looks in, does not see the man over at dark. As soon as he does, though, he's got to take that firefight. And the damage coming through from Bit will keep him at 5 points of HP. He's so low. That nade will finish off the job. Topa getting the next kill, and Intel will go down. All the DeaDMouE now. Nova in tow. Deagle also coming out. They're tapping the bomb. Topa's going to stick this one. Eventually get the kill on the frag. And the kit's in play to keep the defuse going the way of Navi Junior. 7-1 for the CT side.
Oh, what a beautiful retake coming out from Navi Junior, being in a 2 versus 4. They individually fight a lot of the aim duels at the A bomb side. Utility usage has been great. And 7-1 for Navi Junior, a fantastic lead for them. And obviously use the code SLTV for a little bit of money, 15% refill bonus over on Hellcase.com. But as jumping back into the game, it's the AWP again for the CT side around this window position. This could be an opportunity if a team member walks through the smoke. Ooh, not finding that pick.
Yeah, not quite in this one. The AWP will be forced to fall back. Find a different position on the short area as well as the Lions move in and try and take contact around the corner here. The stack Molotovs against him. Gets some force back of his own right. Up in the ladder room. Might challenge on that sniper to get a kill. No, it's actually the kill going the way of the junior side. So Navi finding their way up against the Lions. And again, those opening picks have gone well for the CET defensive. They've held their own against whatever Lions want to throw at their defensive line. Another kill coming over towards the apartments as Intel moves in towards A. Caught off in the lower dark position. They should have heard that footstep. So the Mag 7? Yeah, Mag 7 from kapacho might be able to do some damage around the corner here. He's got backup as well. Aunkere to get a frag, and now kapacho there to strike back, leaving it all to DeaDMouE.
And that was almost a really nice play coming out from Intel, where he's actually able to slow walk out from the Palace position, but he just makes a footstep trying to get to the under balcony position, and that just gives up all the information of the solo play. DeaDMouE 1 versus 4 with the AWP. Now, he could opt to try and go for the save here, but it looks like he actually wants to try and find some picks, Joe.
Good flick on towards kapacho. We'll start things off on the right foot, but 15 seconds to find a few more. It's not ready for Gospadarov there. Grabbing the AWP, grabbing out of dodge and getting them all down on the Lions side. So all their investment, none of it gets saved. We've got probably a half buy coming out from the T side as well. Mac 10 head Kevlar. Force buy actually coming in from the T side. All right. You would have thought they would have saved a lot. Max loss bonus and gone for the full investment. But for now, the Lions side going out to the apartments in a very, very quick hit, it seems here. DeaDMouE, we've got the presence of mind just to establish some sort of contact against, I believe that's Topa taking contact from the truck position. A very fast play coming in from them here. He's got a little bit of counter utility. 1 smoke down to buy some cover. He's got to get some backup in position as well. Looking for the first player, and indeed, Wise travels down. Bit gets a kill on DeaDMouE. Intel going falling all the same. And Topa well coordinated playing around this smoke. Hearing shots, eventually catching off Stimix. Well, not much the last man can do there. 2 kills for Topa on the defense, and well stalled from him to get back up to position. Be 9-1 for the Navi Junior side.
What an excellent hold coming out from Topa. He only gets 2 kills, but the way that he uses his utility to allow the rotates to come through is he's denying that quick presence from the T side. And Navi Junior, they arrive at the B bomb site in numbers. But now the gun round to come out. AWP. And top mid smoke coming out. Actually an incendiary, so this is very aggressive by the CT AWP, but again, not able to find that opening pick. May try and follow up with another one though.
M4 sprays, the AWP will also hold its own in connector. Bit taking a bit of damage also in the mid position, but it's actually the M4 face that takes that opening kill again towards Stack. Bit does get his headshot in the end. DeaDMouE will try and back in for 1, but again, the Mag 7 taking Intel next. So 2 versus 4 scenario. The CT forces have kept the Lions at bay. Oh, Gospadarov Peeking in as DeaDMouE gets shut out, and once again Weiss Travels left alone in that 1 versus 4. The AK still in his hands. The bomb in its control as well, but so much CT presence to deal with. It's just going to be such a difficult match. Such a difficult round for him to win. A difficult clutch to have. And Topa will hunt for his frag to turn a teammates to the favour of the CT side. Does get shut down for a secondary kill, but again, now they know where he is, they should be able to adjust.
And a little bit of information being gathered from Navi Junior. There is only a single player to that A bomb site. So if Weiss Travel is actually able to take down kapacho, this is an opportunity to get a bomb plant at the A bomb site, but it's not going to be the case. 10-1, Navi Junior really showing some individual duels. I mean, the AWPs, for at least the AWP on the CT side for Navi Junior has been really impressive with some good flicks. But for the T side, we actually have seen a couple of nice individual duels, but it's the mid-round and late round where it seems that things just fall apart for them.
Yeah, absolutely. No, some of the opening picks have gone well. Some of the trades have been pretty decent, but the double AWPs are here towards mid to shut down all the mid presence. They've got themselves 2 picks. They know where the third man is. Taps up from Stimmix will take a kill, but his teammate in Weiss Travel down towards underpass will also be falling. So just left to him and DeaDMouE to try to do whatever they can, and unfortunately, you know, all the kills going the way of Navi Junior, dismantling the mid challenge here from the T side.
And this is an opportunity to at least try and bring back a pretty fast disadvantage. DeaDMouE, a bit unlucky with the timing there, trying to crossfire with the window and short player. Stimmix left. 1 versus 4 for him. Now, at least he's got the bomb on his back, but he's not able to get anything done. The double AWPs have so much presence, and you just look at the aggression coming out on the city side. They're taking all the aim duels towards that mid area, and even when they don't get the opening picks, they just continue the aggression. Now, we saw triple AWPs coming out in the last best of 1, Jay. It's coming out again, and I've got to be honest, I didn't expect that from a team like Navi Junior.
I mean, here's what it is. I mean, here's the thing. There are 3 viable AWP spots on this map. You know, it's one of those maps that has the 3-lane structure. So you can have 1 on A, 1 on B, and 1 on mid, and still make it work at least for first kills. You know, trade up some of the AKs potentially if you're not confident on your AWP skilling. But you can see Topa. He's the man taking first face out here towards the B bomb site in the apartments. Try and flash, keep them away. You need to spot at least 1 man, but no presence onto the bomb just yet. Lions are not committing that one so far aggressive just yet. Playing out the defaults, hoping to catch a Navi Junior player going overly aggressive or execute towards the bomb site, force a rotation. It looks like they may have just done that towards B site, but bomb's still going to commit here for the apartments.
This is a great stack coming out. And what we're actually seeing there from Weiss Travel is the lurk smoke over to the A bomb site from B. Pretty standard stuff to try and force the rotations out. But with Topa so aggressive, he's going to hear that info. But they've actually rotated that 3rd player out from the B bomb site. So OmskLions have actually been able to do a pretty good job of allowing the rotates to come out. But they need to deal with Topa. And they're not checking the angle when he lines them all up. 3 massive kills coming out. And for the T side, they look to be in such a great position. They force some of the rotates out to the A bomb side, but they don't check the position of Topa.
And that's ultimately what cost them right there. That position, that play, and that hold, they're just going to go so wrong. The fact that Topa was so aggressive and they just didn't check that corner. It could have been so different as well from the Lions, you know, if they were able to hold presence and actually take the man down. But just not checking that corner, not expecting the CTs to get aggressive. Heavily relying on the fact that they had gone and faked the players towards the A side, which they did for the most part, but even so. See early contact again from the CTs in mid. It's Bit getting himself 2 picks. They're so confident in their position right now that they've got 16k on some players, and Aunkere has himself a Mac 10 to work with for the most round. He had a USP in his hands.
3 players left for the T side to try and at least win out some gunfights. The AK of Bit being able to find 2 fantastic kills, aggressive through the top mid area. And this is the CIS Ukrainian Bit, if anyone's getting confused with the Brazilian player Bit. A couple of players in the Counter-Strike scene that have got the same name, and Nico is definitely one of them.
Ooh.
That's a great pick.
Well, so you shouldn't confuse DeaDMouE with the EDM artist.
That's a good point as well, yeah. I mean, it could be the same person. You don't know that, Jay.
Oh, Joel Zimmerman, an American, is currently playing an online Counter-Strike match with the CIS team. Is that what you're suggesting, yeah?
You know, anything is possible.
I don't think he's that good. I won't lie to you, mate.
Yeah.
Shot in the back by Gospadarov, the mid control's taken away, and the potential setup that they had towards A is basically going to be wasted. A smoke will come through for Stimmix. And DeaDMouE out to do all the damage, though. You can see the counter smokes are already in. The flashbang could go over. Can receive some fire. The utility coming out immediately. 15 seconds to the hit. Taps up for Stimmix. Nades up also coming in. They will aggress and take him down. So 13-1, Navi Junior making light work of the CT side in the situation at hand. Going into the final round of the half, OmskLions have quite a bit to do.
Yeah, look, it's definitely going to be a difficult one for them. I mean, we saw it, especially in that first best of 3, that the best chance for some of these low-tier teams is the pistol round, an opportunity to get things going for them. But this looks to be a fast B hit coming out Navi Junior. We've seen the hold at the B bomb site again. They actually smoke out the molly. Topa, let's see what he's able to achieve. The utility for the city side's been good. Topa and Bit chiming together. No gunfights being won out for the T side yet. DeaDMouE's finally going to open up, but Topa, 3 massive kills around that van position, and it's all down to DeaDMouE left.
He's hunting for his 4K as well. Topa around in the corner, checking out the smokes, hoping that he's going to be caught there, but instead it's the AWP to shut it down. I think that was a clinical sort of example of how well the B defensive held itself. There was always that one person that you know, that holds anchor on the site, and it's always Bit the man that comes in to support Topa. You know, always coming in from that short position, always getting the follow-up kills or the even the supporting frag as Topa tries to stay alive against the majority of the T-side forces. So it's a well-placed and positioned you know, defensive there from the Navi Junior side. And it's worked well for 14 good rounds on their CT half. The Lions going into their CT defensive now have to take the pistol round and win it against Navi Junior. And you can see how aggressive this will be. 4 deagles, and they'll get the opening kill for it. DeaDMouE down. Stimmix now going to peek in, capture off vision onto 2 players, but intel will fall towards short. The B site is open from here, and they're forcing every single frag. You don't see pistols like this in normal play, but Navi Junior are in such a good position right now. They can afford to go for this. And I don't even think they'll get a single casualty. Yeah, match point for Navi Junior, and it has gone as well as we would have expected it to in this open qualifier.
I'm pretty sure all of those deagle kills were headshots. Some really nice picks being found with the pistol round. It's not even often that you, even in professional play, that you see like a single deagle being upgraded in the pistol round, at least not for a few years. But Navi Junior having a fantastic time at the moment and a bit of fun, and they are going to be running into a bit of a stack from the CTs out from mid. Let's see what they're able to achieve with it. A good opening coming out from DeaDMouE, but it gets forced back, and oh my goodness, some of these picks.
On Topa getting intel next. AK rounds up, takes the secondary kill. 3 kills overall for Topa. And unfortunately, it looks like Wise Travel is also not bound for this world. The deagle's in, the head Kevlar, but with virtually no chance at this stage. He'll tap his way through, but Gospadarov will pick him off. 16-1, another 16 to single-digit scoreline, 2 or so from the last game. It certainly has been impressive, and again, it's not too surprising for my money on how well this is going to go well for the Navi Junior side. They were moving on in the bracket here, DeaDMouE, and again, you know, it's to be expected at this point.
Yeah, for sure. So, look, I mean, we've had a couple of stomper results, but we've seen some good teams continue. So we should hopefully be getting to the point now where we get sort of like a good match on our hands between some of these strong teams, because for Navi Junior, I can't wait for them to face off against like a top 50, top 60 team in the world. Indeed,
yeah, I think it'll be a fun little time for them. But for now, we're going to go to a short break, and we'll actually be following Navi Junior into their next matchup. They're taking on Salamander next on stream. That veto is currently going down the leg. So we're going to a short break and come back very quickly with more matches from the Navi Junior side.